Yeah, I missed a person here. Like, it was a definite. Somebody screwed it up. I screwed it up.
Oh, what a mess.
Okay, what do we have? I missed a person here. Yep. That guy's dead.
A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
Yes. Oh boy. Alright guys, what you gonna say?
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening
Please
here,
don't say
Constable?
that.
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true.
How were you hurt?
Huh.
This hammer hit me on the leg.
How?
It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and coshed me
You were
leg.
standing over there at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps
course
it
not.
was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes,
Whoa.
of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding
Yes.
here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman.
Exactly.
Allow me to inspect the area. And if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, I don't like him already. Dirty cop.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident.
Recreate the accident's order of events in order to determine its cause. Would you please stop doing scrappy scrap like that? Alright. So, here's the thing that I learned when it comes to forensic pathologists or behaviors and behavior investigations. A person who tends to gaslight always uses the end result to justify whatever's going on. Like he said, the hammer could have done anything and the scaffolding. The cop said it, but it makes no sense. So how did that get to that point and go backwards? So if a person can come up with a conclusion of something, then it's going to be really hard for them to construct the during and the beginning. What if doesn't mean it happened. And then how it started. So yeah. Okay, find 3. So we got lights. Okay. Hold on. Determine elements of the scene. Alright, so hold on.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, sure.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Okay, so we have this. Wait, what? So it was a scaffolding. Come on. There is something here. Ooh, sir.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No,
I run a
you
computer
can't.
repair shop from
Go away.
home, so. Oh, may I deduce? Oh, you're using it. You're looking at the donation tab. Yes. There we
This
go.
mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
Okay. So we got this. Recreate the accident's order of events in order to determine its cause. So I have to look at it. That's fine. I put it up there. I mean, I want to I want to build my company, my business. So, okay, so let me see. Platform. Pumpkin. No. Hold on. What's the mechanism? Platform goes up. Nope. Counterweight goes down. Lifting mechanism goes up. Bulk. No. Huh. Okay, so... Watch
No,
sequence.
it wasn't like that.
Yeah, it wasn't. Couldn't have been. So, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Ooh.
That's it.
Wow. What? Yeah, okay. Don't worry, I'll check it out. I've been having troubles trying to find out a way to make it more apparent. Okay, so I got that.
The axe was catapulted by the scaffold and it landed here.
Alright, so this is here.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we got that. Then what was...
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Ooh, 2 for 2? 2? Gotcha. Alright.
A common phaeton. An uncommon
Common pumpkin.
location.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the
Explosion.
lamp shop.
Yeah, another body.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Gotcha.
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion,
Mm-hmm.
and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Hmm.
This jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed.
Okay.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes.
Okay.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided.
Alright. Let me see.
Good day
Sir.
to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the
Okay,
accident?
go ahead. What started? Or how did you
dunno.
get there?
There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
Ooh.
What did you collide
Collision.
with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Sun
Do you have
stop.
any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
Alright. So we have that. Determine the elements of the scene. Yes.
What a bloody carnage.
Yeah, what a bloody carnage. So what happened? Oh. Might be this. Interesting. Take that. Yes. Yes. Safety first. Oh boy.
That's it.
Not bad. So that's how it works.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity.
Oh, that might be it. Somehow the electrical
An
lamp
old
just
sprung cart,
fell.
which has seen better days.
It might have fallen, electrocuted, causing the horse to trample over it, electrocuting it.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
Technical cab. Huh. Okay, so what we got? Ooh, here we go. Interesting. So this stopped. This guy went off the rails. Hit that. Go over here. Take this down. Somehow involved every single one of them that caused the accident. But the explosion doesn't make any sense. Still got 2 more to look for. Somebody. The only thing is somebody did this. Okay.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
Okay. And I've got... But what does it mean for the explosion? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. Sir, what you got?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
I know.
Might I ask you some
Okay,
questions
fine.
regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
So the workers were here? Wait a minute. Something had... No. Hold on. What?
My poor leg.
Yeah. Your poor leg. Gotcha. That's not it. I'm missing one more component. Something that... So that went there. Dude.
Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, shut it. I could have saved all those people if it wasn't because I couldn't run. There wasn't no running mechanism right now. Jeezums. Alright, here. Aha. Wow.
Celebratory bunting.
Okay, what we got? We got... Oh my god! The horse went through the
This horse
window.
was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window.
Ooh,
The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion.
interesting. Okay, we got those.
A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion.
Okay. Now we're talking about...
Celebratory bunting.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Map of the accident.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Oh my god. No. Okay. Past time. Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay, present time. Here's what happened. Past time. Alright, so here. So, if this caused this, that means something here. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This came here. No. He said he stopped suddenly. What does... Huh. Okay, I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna try this guy. Yup. This thing. This guy. 4. Yep. 4. 5. 6. 7. Yep. 8. 9. 10. 11. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh god.
All the participants in the accident sequence.
Wait, what? Takes.
include all the participants in the
Oh.
incident sequence.
Okay. Reset. Did I miss anything? Oh! Oh! Okay. So. 1. 2. Oh, no. 1. Okay, here it is. 2. 3. 4. There you go. 5. Takes that out. Sends it flying. Comes down. On this cat. Then this turns over. Killing this guy. This guy keeps on going. And causes the explosion that kills this. Let's see. 3. Ooh. Ow. Ugh.
It wasn't like that.
Really? Happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes. Oh! It all happened so quickly. Okay, there was an explosion and my horse startled, throwing against those wardrobes. So it wasn't that. Okay. Alright. That makes sense. So this was the last thing. So how? But how did this... Huh. How did you die? Okay, let's see. 1, 2. Got this. Of course, here. Here. Everything I'm getting good. Let's go with the mouse. Goes here. Causes this guy death. This guy keeps on going and gets injured. Causes explosions in which this guy dies and causes all this. Let's see. 2. Ooh. Ouch.
No, it wasn't like that.
The only way he could have been on. Okay, past time. Oh, okay. Let's see. So, he was the last one. Oh, I don't want you to do that. Stop doing that. So this guy crashed. Huh. So how the hell this would... The explosion happened, startled this guy, sending him here. Then how would this... He said it was the sun stop. Hold on. Damn it. No, I'm already here. So somehow... I'm gonna put this here. Make number 2. Causes demise. Yes. Causes this. Causes that. Both of them were at the same time. Oh, no. This caused down. Killing this guy. The explosion happened. I'm going a little bit out of sequence. Ah. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, I can tap him in. All right. Come here. 6. All right. 7, 8. Wait. Because as soon as it went in, an explosion happened. Oh. Here. Here. This guy died, and this guy went in, tumbling this down. Let's try it out.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I should pay more attention to details.
That contraption in front of me, he stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but it wasn't quick enough. Oh. Is it him? Okay. A contraption in front of me. So, how did this... I don't get it. He tried to avoid it, but his... So, okay, hold on. One. I want to say, okay, so let's pretend it slipped, he fell, and he went in, hit the pole, right? Upon hitting, the pumpkin knocked the axe, taking down that, starting the horse, and blinding that guy, causing this to go down, killing it, and this is doing it again. What is wrong with you? There we go. Killing that, explodey, causing that, calling this startle, knocks down the poles, and electrocution. Alright, let's see, because this is the last thing, so it's all going clockwise. Watch. Slip, cross, crashes, knocks, go, go.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
No, I want to do this. Okay. Okay, so this wasn't the first. This is getting... There is a sequence here. It's definitely a sequence, so... This guy dead. Contraption. How did the contraption do, though? The explosion clearly knocked this guy over. Bleh. Okay, let's say that. Put this guy there. Knock this guy. Everything goes down. Oh, come on. I know I'm here. And this causes the I want to say the explosion, the concussion actually kills it, takes down the scaffolding. I'm just winging it right now. Hold on. And watch it.
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Oh, I missed one. Boy, did I miss. Oh, I missed this. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so. So what? This couldn't have done it first. Definitely not that. So it starts around, it has to start around here. So I'm gonna make it wild. I'm going here. He saw the contraption. Take that out. Pause that. Yep. And it stalled this guy. Come on. That guy. Which causes the explosion. Causes that to go down. I don't think I'm doing it right. And that. Let's see. And
No, it
No.
wasn't like that.
the contraption in front of me. He stopped all the contraption, and I tried to avoid him, but it wasn't quick enough. The contraption before. What was it? It's this here? I tried to stop him, but I wasn't quick enough. This guy? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Got this. 4. There. These two were on the same path, so they went the same way. But then the explosion happened, killing this guy, taking this down, killing this person, going here, and taking this. Let me see. Yep.
No, it wasn't like that.
What? Come on. Okay. Let's see. I'm in the contraption, so it couldn't be this. What contraption? Is it this? Because you needed the pumpkin to knock this down. So 1, 2. Yes, I remember this. Let me go for the mouse. There you go. And here. No. There you go. Then the fire didn't start, but this collapsed. So this guy. Then the explosion killed this guy. Startled. Take down. And take that and electrocuted the horse. That's the only way I can think about it. Dude, and
That's
oh,
it.
oh yes, okay.
The technical cab's sudden halt
Double
caused this
effect.
disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards.
So why did the cab stop? Yeah. Find out what could have caused the technical cab to suddenly stop. Alright, the cause of this... God damn it, bro. Damn it, bro. Come on, man. The cause of the disaster was the sudden halt of the technical cab. The lamppost fell after the cab ceased moving. Why did the cab stop? Where's the... Alright.
What a bloody carnage!
Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, a wheel.
There's a metal strapping.
Okay.
There is some text underneath the paint here. This cab was painted recently. It'll be
Ooh.
important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Okay.
This cab...
Okay. What we got inside? Sorry, man.
Pneumatic hammer.
Oh, ooh. Was this a setup?
A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang.
Palm,
This man was
electric
killed by
burn.
electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Okay. Licorice. Oh, okay. Dirty boots. pungent mud. And Rasco.
Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
What the hell? Easy paint remover.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Yes. Makes more sense. Oh my goodness, this was an act of vandalism. The driver and the passenger in the technical cab were electrocuted, but not by the electricity from the lamppost. The question remains, from where did the electricity originate? That does make sense. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Uh-oh, wait. We're not done yet. Oh, here we go. Interesting.
Mud. Oof, smells bad.
Oh, that was it. Dang it. Let's go. Remove this. Yes. We go all around. We. Who was the competitor? Electric Railways. What the hell? This is a stolen cab. Huh. Clear it out as much as I can. There you go. Alright. Excuse me? You have got to be shitting me.
Underground
Electrical.
Electric Railways Company of London.
Oh, no way. Okay. The technical cab which held the victims in fact belonged to the Underground. It had been repainted to hide the company's name. It was stolen. Oh. Okay, now good. Okay. You have not made any deductions. Of course not. There we go. Yes, indeed. But somebody had to set it up. My biggest thing, it was cops. Interesting. Yeah, it has to be. Somebody has to be on the
What do you
inside for
make
this.
of this accident, Holmes?
Slowly but surely.
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg.
Up.
Might I ask you some questions
Yes,
regarding
can we
the
go?
accident?
Please.
Yeah,
Not
you're still in
now.
shock.
I'm in shock.
There you go, big guy. Let's see. Yup. Tattoo, dog tattoo. He also has electric burn marks. He has scuff boots, dirts. Uh-huh. He has a gun?
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
Alright, so we got two dead men were found inside the technical cab. They were both marked with dog tattoos, probably a gang symbol. One of the men was armed with a Webley revolver, and the other had a second tattoo on his fist named Roscoe. Yeesh. Okay, this is getting dicey. More than meets the eye. Of course, water. Something in the puddle.
This crank has been turned.
Of course. However, there's something.
There's a metal strapping.
Gotcha. There we go. Ooh.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
What? Locate the ambush point. Find out could have technical cab stop complete. Okay. Ooh. Well, hello. Oh, wait. Could it be? Nope. Aha! Hello there. Double lockpick may be used in the same way as two single ones. Double lockpick. Gotcha. 1, 2. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so we got 2. Oh my goodness, I'm a professional. Alright, so 3 1 1 3. All I need is a long one. Okay, so this one. Oh, dang. Let me see. Oh, come on. That was great. Oh, there it is.
A single glass containing traces of alcohol. An open
And
bottle of cheap
Chateau.
wine.
Yes. Chateau. Very, very cheap. Not yet. Uh-oh. What we got? Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Today, Magistrate Adcox right, ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Townsend, Edna Custer, and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. Huh. Was this in retaliation for them? Or this is just... Huh. That makes no sense. I'm looking for something else rather than... Yes, I know it's you. Give me a... I want my moment. Nope, nope, nope. That's it? Okay. Uh-oh.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
Oh, so the... Oh, bye, Dragon Sphere. I'm gonna go for a bit, have a good one. I'll pop in later to say it. Yeah, I might just keep on playing this game for a while, so... Yeah. It's good. I like it.
I've not seen such a device before.
Nope. Let's see. Activate the device by finding one of the correct positions. Ooh, okay, so... 2... 3... Oh no. Nope. Oh, I have to bump up both of them. Okay. Turn it off. Really? How about down? Down. Okay. What? No, 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 no. No. Okay. This one goes up. It's up. And... pew. And pew. No? I have to do both. Okay. Interesting. No. Not this one? No, that one activates that. Disables. Turns off. Nope, you turn on. You're off. Wait. Why would you change? Okay. Oh, there it is.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
Okay, so that's what it was. It wasn't the... Yeah, there couldn't be... That makes sense now. Gotcha. But who could have done it, though? Somebody had to be up here to actually... charge up the location. It has to be the constable. An inside job. So that makes sense why the water was electrocuted before the pole even hit... What? Before the pole even hit the ground. Haha.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
What the hell?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
No.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh, yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos.
Oh, of course.
And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Yes. Yep.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is
No,
possible
of course
that
not.
he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Okay, what we got? What we got? Suspects found 5.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, determine who might be suspect. Stop it. Hiccups. Alright, come on. No? It couldn't have been you. Very close to the apartment, not wounded during the apartment, could be a random pedestrian. Gotcha. You, on the other hand, very close to the apartment, an ideal position to watch the square daily worker was during. He already mentioned that he was not very in the concern aspect. This guy close to the apartment could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism. Smart driver was injured. Yes. Not wounded during the accident. Distant from the apartment. Could deliberately smash. Yes. Oh.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion.
Unfortunately. You, on the other hand, could be random pedestrian, angry and nervous, not wounded. Yeah. Sup, dude? You're the only one there that has barely been moved. And you're nervous and anxious. And you don't want to talk with the cops. Oof. Most people would like to help.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
And...
Mr. Holmes?
alright. Map of the accident. This man was found not far from the flats where the electrical... perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman to watch the victims. He had, but there's no reason. He was just working there. Same as the others. He must be... yeah. He's in the middle of a square trapped by the accident. Man's beneath the window where it device is. He attempt to activate, not so much. Here. As a driver, he was in the area where the accident. Nope. He's just a driver. He was obvious that he occupied during the accident. Not a suspect. This guy. Driver, he was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion. Perhaps he knew? No. It would not have been possible for him to activate it at the same time that all this happened. This guy, on the other hand, the man is near the end of the square. He just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. He wasn't doing anything. He had no time to activate. Yeah, because he attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the device and run away. Yep. I'll get this guy. Yes. Oh. Nope. So, wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Why would everybody be implicated? Not a suspect. No. One couldn't anticipate the disaster. This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. Suspect. Confirm.
I don't think so. I should
Yeah,
pay more
okay,
attention to
thank you.
details.
Yeah. Not a suspect. I'm gonna go on a whim. There's something around here that doesn't make any sense. Suspect. Yeah. I'm gonna throw a limb here. Now you're making me think. that everybody can have a suspect, because you have this guy. He was positioned where the workmen, and yeah, okay.
I should pay more attention to details.
Canceling all judgments out. Could be this guy or this guy. But somebody had to charge it, so he's the most likely subject. Yeah. I'm in shock. Okay, that's fine. Driver, yep. You. And you.
I don't think so.
No?
I should pay more attention to details.
Okay, so. He just a worker. Could have been.
I don't...
Somebody had to stop him at the same time. Huh. Somebody's a suspect. The man is a driver. He was in the area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins. Yeah, that could have been.
No.
No.
It wasn't like that.
Of course not. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna try this guy. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion. He knew what was about to take place. Going for that one.
No, it wasn't like that.
True, okay. Thank you. Unless it's just more than one. You have an observer. Okay. He's the only one wounded.
I don't think so.
And him.
That's it?
Yep. Repositions. Yep. So they were all in on it. Yep. Now that I see you needed 3 people to put in position. Got it.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long
what?
as I don't
Wait.
leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I
the
know
hell?
that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right.
Alright.
In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier
I'm becoming the
discussion
Lurk King.
about Kate.
Yes, about Kate. Determine who might be a suspect in the square. Completed. Thank you. Share your conclusion with this guy. Alright, and... Alright, where is interrogate possible suspect? I wish I can do all that if this could just stop doing this. Alright, so accident, Scotland Yard. Whew. 2 dead men were found inside. Okay. And find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Oof. Examine belongings. Interrogate possible suspects. Reserve murder square. Find out where the technical cab came from. I thought I did that. Huh. It came from the square. In the building, right? Yeah. Yeah, it came from there. So, what the hell? Oh, where did it come from? Okay, so let's go to Scotland Yard. Interesting. Oh. All right. What do we got?
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What's up?
What happened?
One of the suspects, a Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
Oh,
How
dude.
did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course.
That's all.
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry,
Sorry,
I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple
Oh
of days.
gosh.
Can we keep this incident between us?
Find him. Jesus. So far, so good. Find the escape subject. I'm gonna just keep on playing because I need to, Okay, what we got? Where did he go?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Alright, so... Find the escape family who managed to escape. Oh, come on, really? So far, so good. I'm getting far enough. Let's go back to the accident area. He escaped. Where? Was it here? Did he come back to the scene of the crime? So far, so good. It's getting me where I need to go. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh. Gotcha. What is this? Nobody here? Okay. I don't have anything to do here. Fine, let's go to Scotland Yard, take care of that, then go find the guy. Unless I have to get out in the street and go find him. What a waste. I finished a good case to get into this another good case. Because these good cases are getting good. Wait, he said he escaped. But there's not much... Alright, let's just do this for now. Alrighty then, so we have... What we got here? Letter. Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact your payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Seward, Financial Director, Bank of England.
Electrical wires.
Of course. Electrical wires were found amongst Thomas Garrett's belongings.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Okay, what does it? If you have to blow up,
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
if you have to blow up half a continent to create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true republic. I agree. Such clear-sightedness. Now we can put some deductions together. Electrocution, bank debtor, no. Anarchist. Nope. Anarchist, bank debtor, yes. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, Marcus Battalion, but Thomas Garrett is in debt. Why the hell you would do that in the first place? Alright. Next. Electrical
Thick
gloves.
leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
Letter. Benjamin, my son. I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feelings rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. Oh boy.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Information
Whiskey.
of poor
Of poor
quality.
quality.
Well, Duber. That's it? Oh. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and...
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Right. So now... Rebirth. Difficult life. Benjamin Fowler was abandoned when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Are you sure? Doesn't make any much sense. Yeah. They don't collide. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. A love letter, maybe? Mr. Butcher. Adequate. We have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London. Ooh.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Congratulations.
This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Okay.
The initials MB.
Alright, what's this letter? Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, with compounded by your delays with existing workloads, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The directors. Underground Electric Railways Company. Aha! So that's what it was. Alright, driver passenger. According to this letter, Butcher is employed by the Underground Electrical Railways Company in London. It appears that Butcher has problems at work.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
Yes.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Licorice. Alrighty then. So now, let's see. Problems at work, bank step, electrocution. Nope. Nope, no. Okay. Wow, this is getting complicated. Okay. Oh, wait a tweak. One of the guys said he'll be back later. Could it be he went to Ormond Hospital? Let's check it out. It makes sense. Once I get him back, I can start interrogating everybody. That's where he went. How does this little tidbit before I, kind of go down the line? Same hospital-ish.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Oh. Children's ward. Oh. Hi, man. How you doing? 12 years age. Mellitus. Oh, how much noise? Okay. Lungs, Pablo. Drug, Neurotonin, Lyrica. Oof.
Merrill Butcher.
His daughter? Dude.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All
Yes.
right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
She your daughter?
My pretty little Merrill. She's very ill. Now look,
God damn,
I'm
that
sorry I ran,
blanket.
but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today, and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
Let's check it out. Oof. Your eyes, dude. Okay. Yep. So that's where his the cab came in. Wedding ring. He is married. Left or right? Huh. Boots. Yep. Recently cleaned. He tries to be. Nope, daughter's gift. And eyes, ears, scuff. There's, oh, here it is. No, yeah, I would say was once prosperous. Yeah, yeah. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He's dressed due to the illness of his daughter, depressed due to his illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining. They have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now shabby in condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. He loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection. Oh. Hey, man.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you are experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
Letter from the butcher's job. Yep.
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I
Okay.
see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Yes, there you go. Okay, so how does that work? The electrician, nope. I can have this can just stop doing this. Okay, bags debtor, electrician, nope. Electrocution, electrician, yes. Knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean he would be capable. Yeah. Complex trap. That doesn't mean that he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It's his job. He would have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. Complex. More than likely. However, what if I put this one? It would have been his trap. He would have been mostly an accomplice. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't go that far to put his daughter in jeopardy. Alright. No. Cheated. No.
Mr. Butcher's wife.
Yep.
A young woman lost her life.
Oh, that's what it means. Okay. Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that we are willing to admit your daughter into care of our facility. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to all accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Dr. K.O. Medin, Karolinska University Hospital, Stockholm. Okay. The amount requested by Karolinska University Hospital was estimated to be considerable. Yeah, it won't go that far, but dang.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Oof. Problems at work. Seriously ill daughter. Reginald Butcher has problems at work at the time. Okay. Alright. Alright, so what do we have? I could have said about the wire, but sure, he's got problems at work. Gives him more than enough reason to do what he did. Let me see again. Electron execution? No. Electrician? Nope. Yeah. Let's go ahead and... Oof. Alright, you know what? I'll leave it here and continue next time. This should be a good ending for this. Next time, interrogation. Oh, let me see. Oh no. Did I miss something? Oh.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. Probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
It's a question of willpower. Cause of the accident. Treatment of... yeah.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week.
Good job.
It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes. I have a daughter too.
Yeah. Alright.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Those who care do.
Of course, yes.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Gotcha. Alright. So that... is that it?
We've discussed everything, I think. And I have to watch my daughter.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Alright, we'll leave you there. Alright, so... you know what? I'll leave this stream here. It's been quite long indeed, especially the arduous things that went through. But, yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Hee hee. Got money out.